something, you can.
I keep getting the image of her running through a field with the tall grass, enjoying the sunshine, just frolicking.
Start listening to your own guides. Start listening to the sun.
The only thing that makes you jealous, fearful, and angry is your perception upon the situation.
Hey, everybody, welcome. This is Unfiltered with DeEtte Mike, but it's just DeEtte. Sorry, guys. Hey, Keith. Mike tonight started back to work, guys, and he is whooped. He just got home a short amount of time ago, and the boy is sincerely whipped. Guys, out of my room now. Sorry about that, guys. Mommy and Daddy are home tonight. They can watch the kids. But yes, it is just me. So you're gonna have to come in. You're gonna have to say hi. How you doing? Let me know we're there. Hi, Miss Maria. Trying to put on my new brace, and it's kind of a pain in the tushy. It really is. It's one-handed trying to put a brace on. So normally, guys, we've been talking about hello. Oh, hello, Miss Jessica and Just Cat and Keith. And hi, Tim. How's my study buddy? Oh my gosh. Hey, hello, Mr. Terry. Hello. My study buddy hasn't even started. Oh my God. I've been awful. I should be like way above and beyond. Hello, Miss Jennifer. And honestly, guys, well, you guys all don't know about this. You don't know about all this. Hold on. I'm going to go kick some kids out. Shut the door, Adeline. Sorry, guys. It's the thing about working from home and trying to do a radio show. Y'all know the kids. So hello, Miss Salone. So, guys, big, interesting, major things happened last week, guys. After the show, you know how I got my old lady shirt on, but my new Ireland shirt. Love my Ireland shirt. Hello, Kevin. So big things happen, as you guys know. After myself and Mike were talking about, Mike had enrolled in the University of Metaphysics, I think it is, or University of Sedona. They're sister colleges, and I decided to check it out afterwards. Guess what? I enrolled. I'm going to get a PhD in metaphysical sciences because, why not? Why not? I've been looking at it off and on for years. And when I talk about years, I'm talking like probably 15 years. It's been crazy. Back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. But every time I looked at the school's curriculum, I was like, not feeling it. Couldn't figure out, kind of all over the place with it. And finally just said, let's bite the bullet, because when I looked at it, it was like, wow, I just wrote that metaphysical science degree. So that's what I'm doing, kind of broadening my knowledge and everything else I can do. Unfortunately, me trying to find time to study. I've downloaded everything, but you know what? I really kind of got to get into it and do it. And it's going to be amazing. Something else happened flipping phenomenal today. Oh my gosh, so many good. Yes, Tim did too. Tim went from a student to a study buddy colleague in this. So I've got two people to kick my butt and tell me get my butt moving. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Something else happened today, guys. As you know, I do a lot of events, and you know what? I also just signed for June 3rd. I'll be up in Shoreview, Minnesota. Don't ask me the name of the event yet. I do not know. I do know I'll be doing the gallery that day. I love that. I love that, Keith. I'll be doing the gallery up in Shoreview, Minnesota. I don't know the event yet, but I'm also going to be there with Dave Schrader. So I messaged Dave and I said, guess what? I get to work with you again. So I'm super excited about that because y'all don't know him. He's just a great guy with a big personality and lots of fun. So it's awesome. It's awesome. I've gotten the opportunity to work with him several times. So I'm super excited about that. So, you know what? And then I also got amazing news earlier this week. I am so honored. I am so honored to play the pickup and transport of Miss Patty Negre and Patty Negre and Natalie Jones, both of Paraflix, Hollywood Witch. I get to pick them both up at the airport and next month and drive them back to Broadhead for spring spirits in the spring. So I'm so excited. I got to do that last year and it's awesome to have that time, just to talk and chat and just catch back up again. So again, two ladies I've not worked with in a year. So I'm super excited. Just so many amazing things coming on. Soul and Synergy's got some huge events coming in, very, very coming up, which I can't, oh guys, just so much happening, so much happening. You gotta check us out. I mean, Soul and Synergy, I'll be in Alaska, I'll be in Alexandria, Minnesota, let me see, Detroit Lakes, Minnesota. Oh my gosh, I don't know where else there is. I mean, just everywhere. Everywhere, guys. It's incredible. I love this. No, not California yet, Tim. Let's just say yet. Not yet. I will get there. I will get there. Why? I've got you and so many other amazing people that are like, get your butt to California. So that's super exciting to be able to say I'll be getting to California also and kind of seeing what's going on there. Kind of seeing what's going on, which is super cool. Oh my gosh, guys, I'm just going to do this because you know what? It popped up, so there's got to be a reason. As you guys know, I just kind of take everything into, hello, Miss Denise, everything into account. Since I'm talking to myself and you guys in chat today, I'm going to talk about this because my new email was flickering at me and it was driving me batty. So I looked at it and it is from Mr. Terry Flick from Soul and Synergy, and it's his weekly flyer or whatever you want to per se want. If you want to go to Soul and Synergy on Facebook, and you can subscribe. You can go to to the Facebook or go from Facebook into the website, and you can subscribe to get their newsletter. First, I want to tell you, I was in Ashland this last weekend with them, and I'll tell you what a phenomenal event. Just so much love, so much amazingness. Wow, always love it, love it, love it. But you know what? Since the flyer's in front of me, let's talk about a little bit that's going on this week with them. So tonight, if you have time and you're not listening with me, tonight from 6 till 8, they have the Tarot Masterclass with Danny. Obviously, you're probably not going to make it tonight. You might, I don't know. But if, it starts tonight and it's through May 16th, so it's not too late. I'm sure you can start a week late if you wanted to, but that is an in-person class. They got Astrology 101. It's astrology for beginners. That starts tomorrow night from 5 to 7. And this, again, Soul and Synergy is in Eau Claire, Wisconsin. March 23rd from 6 to 8. That's Thursday night. It's the Star Seed Origins, which is super awesome. And they have the pop-up at Shape and Sense Wellness in Rice Lake, which is Friday, March 24th from 2 to 5 p.m. It says Angela will be doing free scans to help connect you with what essential oils or supplements of your body needs to be healthier. That is really awesome. I'll tell you what. And then Sunday, Reiki 2, the next step in your journey. So it's Reiki 2, leveling up for your attunement. That's on Sunday, starts at 10 to 4. Oh my gosh, guys, so much, so much. Oh my God, what is this? Upcoming show, March 24th, The Roll of the Dice. After an excellent show at Ashland, they're back in the studio. Oh my God, I did not know this. Cherie and Adam Meyer are back with Reiki Magic to talk about their business as well as the love of games that inspired dice mugs. Oh my God, that is so cool. Or it's from noon to 12. I wish I'd known about that because I'd have been there. So again, guys, go and look at their stuff. There's so much going on. So much going on. Oh my God. Oh my God, so many people, your weekly card read is unfolding. It is, Kevin, isn't it? Isn't it awesome? Hello, Trudy. Debbie is awesome. I would love to go out there and work with Debbie. Are you kidding me? Oh my gosh. If Debbie said, come, I would be like, let's go. Just because she is so freaking amazing. I got that opportunity to talk with her yesterday. Oh my God. She blew my mind away. She's just such a genuine, loving, caring person. So much amazing energy. So much amazing energy. Hi, Mo. Oh my God, Mo, I'm so happy to have you back here. So many people and still no questions. That's because, Tim, they just like to hear me babble. They just like to hear me babble because that's what I do. That's what I do. You are Trudy. That is so cool. Oh my gosh. Wisconsin is a blast. Wisconsin's a blast. I'll tell you what, Keith, for a little state here that everybody goes, where's Wisconsin? Because that's really what people say. You know what? We have a lot going on here. Hello, Carol. Oh my gosh, hi. We have a ton going on here. So much going on here in Wisconsin. It's incredible. So many amazing, amazing people. It's blah blah blah, Tim. You blah blah blah. You blah blah high more than I do, Tim. I love it. I love it. I love it. It's how it works, right? So I'm going to introduce you to some things while we're waiting for questions to come in, because I'm not just going to start them and just because obviously it's just going to be questions tonight, guys. And just so you know, if I'm a little off, I'm sorry. I did take a pain pill today because this thing is just throbbing. I normally don't like to take a pain medication before I do any questions or anything like that, but it happened. I'm sorry. It is what it is. And I'm just going to do the best I can. Probably will rely more on cards. Not that the intuition isn't there, not that all the abilities aren't there, because they are, but I want to make sure that you get the best. And so I'm going to also use cards. Wisconsin is good, be better without winter. Come on, Jennifer. If we didn't have winter, we wouldn't have our seasons. And I'll tell you what, yeah, winter kind of sucks. I get it, but you know what? I tell everybody I'm a girl of seasons. I love my strong seasons. And you know, we started spring equinox yesterday, and true Wisconsin, I know it's not in the upper Northwoods yet because honestly, I was just there this weekend and I'm going back this weekend up in Hayward. But today for me in lower Wisconsin, it was gorgeous. It was gorgeous. You know what I mean? Just a true 55-degree weather day. And I know anybody else in the whole world is like, oh my God, 55, that's freezing. But you know what? When you have been at, you know, 17 degrees, 5 degrees, negative 10 degrees, 55 now is shorts and flip flop weather. And the motorcycles are out and it's just amazing. It is just amazing. So, you know, today we hit that 55. So I'm super excited. Yes, I did just start the fire, you know, in the fireplace right before I came on the show. So, you know, nights are still chilly, but hey, you got to take it. You take it for what it is. So I needed to show you guys some things as we're getting some people coming in here. Oh, yep, I love that. I love that. So I was up with my really good friend, Miss Lisa, up in Hayward, Wisconsin, and we always give to each other because she's one of my best friends. Yep, I'm Carol. I'm going to star you, darling. Yep, Denise, I already got your star, darling. I'm grabbing them. Okay. So me and Lisa, she's like one of my ultimate best friends. And we always see each other and we buy Christmas presents and birthday presents. But unfortunately, because my schedule was so busy last year, I honestly had not seen her since last summer and it was like killing me. So we exchanged everything for Christmas and then birthdays and stuff. And look at this is just one of so many amazing things that she gave me. She is a lady that knows me so well, and she got me crystals, and this is one. This is one. Okay, let me see. This is number two. Oh my God, she knows I've been getting into skulls lately, and I don't even know why, but I've been loving these little gems. And then here's the baby one. Look at the baby. Look at this. Look at all the stuff going on. Oh my God. It's like my brain. It's like my skull in mini size. Hello, Miss Honey. You know what I mean? I'm telling you, that's what it is. My skull in little size. I seen that and I went, oh, that is so me. So, and then she gave me a money tree. There's the little money tree. I still have to fluff it. I've really sucked at doing that. And she gave me a mermaid with a little thingy. There's a mermaid. Where is it at? I don't know if you can see it. But so many awesome things. So many more. I'll tell you what, so many more crystals. I mean, I just have a treasure trove of crystals from her. So many. And then she, as you guys know, I love my ravens, right? And you know how I love my boxes? You guys know how I love my fake boxes and my ravens. So she's seen this and just knew it was me. It's one of them fake boxes. I love fake boxes and crystals. And it says The Raven by Edgar Allan Poe. Once upon a midnight dreary, while I pondered weak and weary over many a quaint and curious volume of forgotten lore or love. Sorry. So I love this thing. I love this. I can't even tell you how much I love this. So We're going to put it right there for right now. So, how should I sign up for classes? Oh my gosh, we'll put that question up there. We'll put that question up there. And Salone, is it with me or university? I said it was university. So let's get this ball rolling because we got some questions coming in. Oh, thank you. I love boxes, Mo. I'll tell you what. I love, love, love boxes. Although I did have some negative news, guys. I need prayers. I went and got my car line today and found out I need new tires. I need new tires and a transmission flush. Hello, Miss Sherry. So I'm sending positive for tons of money to come in so I can just get this car back up and ready. That's you know what? That's what happens when you drive. God, what did I log in? Over 30,000 miles last year. I think like 26 of it, 27,000 of it was for business. So, yeah, it's gonna happen. Oil changes are a regular thing. It's time for the transmission to get its flush and new seal, and now I need new tires. So, but it is what it is. It's all good. Spirit will provide. Spirit will provide. So, we got a few here, so we're gonna get started, guys. Okay, I got a few, so we're gonna get started, um, and kind of go from there. Okay. I feel like I need to start have a lot of Chrysler too. I have a lot of them too. Crystals or Chrysler? I have a lot of crystals probably. It just says L. I am a crystal whore. I am. Hello, my name is DeEtte. I've got an addiction, and it's called crystals. Let's have some let's have a lot of prayers for me on that one, right? Yeah, prayers. What happens is I get more of them. And you know what? I don't know if you guys know this, but Kevin here, where's Kevin? I don't even know. Let's put Kevin. I'm gonna put Kevin's name up there. Kevin gifted me these. He came and see me in Ashland, and he gifted me these this weekend. There's two different ones, guys. These are from Sedona. And I'll tell you what, the energy in these are like, oh, I could hold these and never let them go. They feel so fantastic. Like so unbelievable. I cannot tell you the energy that comes from these. And all I can tell him is thank you, thank you, thank you, because I appreciate them so much. It blows my mind how much energy I feel from these. So I love it. Oh, yes. I forgot, Terry. Good thing you reminded me. Because on top of crystals, guys, it's worse because I love my crystals, but I have a secret love affair with selenite. And this is what I bought. Oh, is it? God, look at it. The energy that just can you guys see this? This is selenite. And I love it. And I bought it from Terry at Soul and Synergy and Ashland. And he knew it was mine. And he just told me, I kept looking at it. He just said, put it on your table. Because this is my baby. As you guys see, I got selenite everywhere. And this is just little pieces because I have huge ones. I have spheres. We can do it again. Hello, my name is DeEtte. I have an addiction. And it's just selenite too. So there you go, guys. These are my babies. And I'll tell you what, I think I have selenite in every form there is. Like my grandma's sweater, by the way. I really do. I think I have selenite in every single form of selenite that there is because I just, again, have such an addiction to, I mean, I have it just hanging. This is a different type of selenite. And I just have it hanging out. Like it's everywhere. It's seriously everywhere. I can't even express how much I have. And the weird thing is because it's a very high energy stone. I mean, really high. What does it mean to selenite? Okay. So selenite is a very high energy stone. It's like huge high energy, but it's all about communication with spirit, communication with angels. So it's all that higher communication. It's also a cleansing stone. Okay. So it's a stone you never have to cleanse. But it's very powerful in the cleansing aspect. Most people cannot, like most people, if they have a small piece of selenite in their bedroom, they have a hard time sleeping because the energy is really, really high. Okay. Myself, I probably have, we're not going to talk about a couple 100 pounds of it within my office and my bedroom. And then I have this huge quartz cluster um at the head of my bed. That's like, I'm not lying. It's like this big around, and at each point's probably this big, and it's about that high. And it is at my head, with all the selenite and apophyllite and everything else I can put in a couple of small areas. And I love it. And I sleep like a dream. I sleep like a dream. And I will tell you what, I don't sleep as well if I'm not in all of that. So, like you walk in my area and everybody just melts. They're like, oh, it feels so good in here. And honestly, yeah, it's amazing. I have got no boogeymans in my area just because of all the selenite in the crystals. So, okay, Ade, I got you started too. So let's get this started. Let's get this started, okay, guys? So I do believe Denise was first because she got in there first, and there we go. Ooh, wow, Denise. Instantly, Denise. I went or hovered over your name and hit the button and hoot doot doot. Where to buy crystal? Can't trust some sites. Jess, I literally, I will tell you what, most of the places I go, honestly, I find them in person. So either events, Soul and Synergy has them at, there's Stephen Rocks and Gifts down but closer to myself. There's crystal places in all over Wisconsin, which is amazing. But a lot of metaphysical stores will have them also. Sites, if you're honestly going to have them transported or you're going to have them sent to you, two amazing places is either Soul and Synergy. Okay, is Soul and Synergy. Give me a second. I'm just going to bring Soul and Synergies up and then place it up there for you guys. Oh, let me get this back so that you have this. I'm going to get up their website so that you have their website that you can just kind of go and look at. If it lets me copy it, there we go. So these are two different places that I know that you can go and buy them and have them shipped. Okay. So this is one. There's a second one I want you guys to be able to have too, because the second one is strictly crystals, just strictly crystals. Let me get this for you. Although she does readings, teaching, and all that stuff too. She is a lady who, another best friend of mine. My sister, my literally sister in spirit, and I love her dearly. So here are two sites for you. I'm gonna pop them up for you guys to see. I'm still doing your reading there, Miss Denise. Those are two websites. We have soulandsynergy.com, and then we also have centerforcreativehealing.com. Now, Maria has just a ton of large crystals. She travels also all over the country selling these. Oh, that is awesome. That is so awesome. Oh my God, honey, that is so awesome. But both of these are great places to buy crystals and have them shipped to you. And I do know with either one of them, you can probably message them. I know you can definitely with Maria, because you can tell her what you're looking for, a price range. She will send you pictures, and and you pick it, and boom, she sends it to you. And I'm sure you can do the same thing with Terry, which is phenomenal. So I'm going to leave that up there for a minute. Let's go to Denise right away, because she was looking at health for basically the family as a general. So Denise, I want to tell you just a lot. I'm hearing, come on, hurry up and wait. Come on, hurry up and wait. And I don't know if that's you or the health of everything. Feels like you're kind of in limbo on some things within health, within the family. Not sure what the heck that is. There you go. Terry just said they don't have a store online yet, but you can definitely message him and set up a video call. Exact. And that's what I was talking about with also Maria. That's what you do. You message these guys and say, I'm looking for an amethyst. I want to spend $200 or less. They're going to, if they have it in the store, they're going to make it happen for you. Okay. Which is awesome. And crystal online stores are really hard because you know what? The turnover. It's the turnover is incredible. It's not like they can put if you have an online store and you're selling tarot cards, you know what I mean? If you put up, I'm selling this tarot, this oracle deck, it's not going to change. It's going to be this oracle deck. When you're coming at crystals, each one is going to be a separate identity. Each one is going to be separate in how it looks, its colors, everything. So to have that as an online, it's going to be insane to try to run that. So I'm going to suggest you guys to message them personally. Let them help you personally, okay, to do that. So back to Denise. Denise is like, come on. It's probably Denise yelling at me in my head. So let's pull a card for Denise's family and her health, okay, and their health. Oh, wow. Very interesting. Not sure what this means, darling. It says love is love and it transcends physical death. I don't think that means that anybody's died in your family, hon. I don't think it's that. I do feel like that you might have a possible fear going on, but I don't think it's actual death. Hello, Miss Paula. And I think this is basically kind of looking at things as, again, I don't think because I didn't hear death. I didn't hear anybody dying. I didn't hear anything like that in my mind. So when I'm looking at this, I do feel like it's more like, hey, you know what? Enjoy every day you have. Enjoy all these, the days, the nights, the evenings, the moments, always being in the moment and kind of going forward with that. You know what? Because grant you, we're all getting to that age, but you possibly have 20 or 30 years left, but why not get to the point where you're enjoying all of them? Okay. I do feel like somebody within the families, I don't know if this is just a simple cough or cold or, struggling with some breathing issues. It could be asthma. I'm not sure. But I feel like that's about the most of anything that I'm really getting. And this card, again, I don't think it's about a physical death at all. I do feel like it's more about, again, spending that time, embracing, loving each other, and that type of a thing. So I'm going to leave that one there, and we are going to go on to the next person. Okay, I'm going to pull those websites down, guys. If you need them again, let me know and we'll pop them back up for you. Okay, we will pop them back up. Now I'm scared. Tim just messaged me. He's going to kick my butt and make my work because he plans on doing it in a year. Son of a bitch. Guess I'm going to get my doctorate in a year. Maybe not. That only works if I have tea. Okay, so Miss Trudy, can you have a card? You sure can, Miss Trudy. Ooh, let's do that. Oh my God, Trudy, I don't know what it is, but I feel like I need to pull the goddess cards out for you, my dear. These don't come out very often either, just so you know. I've got a stack of mess starting here. So the goddess cards don't come out very often. I don't know why, but I feel like I need to pull them up for you, my dear. So, and this takes a minute. I'm getting there. I'm going to create a bigger mess. Just creating messes. That's what I'm doing. The goddess cards here, guys, are, again, Colette Baron reads. I do love her goddess cards. Goddess power. I love it. I love it. I love it. Oh, okay. Thank you, Denise. Thank you. I'm glad. I'm glad, darling. Again, Denise, I don't in all of this, I don't hear death. I just hear, you know what, we got again, the struggling with some breathing issues, struggling with some stuff. And I do think it's kind of woke, and sometimes we need that to wake up to say, wow, our days are precious, our time is precious. And I think that's why you got the card, hon, is to kind of help you realize that that's what it is. And not that you didn't already know it, because I think you did. But I think we all need that wake up call sometimes. So, Miss Trudy, we're doing the goddess ones for you because it's awesome. I should use these cards so much more because they're just so beautiful. They're just so beautiful. Wow, Trudy, so much going on in your belly. I can feel that you work with Miss Debbie because I can feel like all this energy with you, and it feels like it's, I don't know if you're doing some soul work too, some of that shadow work that spirit likes to make you do, that type of stuff, because I can feel the abilities up here, but honestly I'm feeling more in the stomach, kind of rising up and kind of like just getting stirred up. I don't know if that makes sense. And it just feels like, you know what, you need to do a little bit more of letting go of it through the throat chakra, allowing that true self of who you are to come out. I'm also feeling once we do that, you're going to get a lot more information coming in. So I'm almost wondering if you got this little I'm stuck sensation going on, that type of a thing, because I feel like this is working. Once you unblock this, all of a sudden, poof, this just kind of explodes from the top, okay? I'm hearing you're going to get what you're looking for. You're going to get what you're looking for. Oh my gosh, and you love it because then it's the Athena card, which is all about knowledge, always about knowledge, okay? And I like that because as I'm seeing, I'm saying, okay, we're working this, we're doing that. Again, this is when you're looking at soul work, when you're looking at that shadow work, it is all about the knowledge. It's about knowledge of self. It's working through self, okay? So hopefully that helps you, my dear. And I'm going to star a few other, please. Okay. Oh my God, my nose itches. My Dobby is here. I know he is here because I can feel him on my nose. He loves, I don't know who this new guide is yet, but he loves to play with my nose when he's around. Miss Carol, let's get you going here. My mind and life are busy. Could I give him some guidance? Of course, darling. Of course. Gosh, Carol, your mind and life might be busy, but you really have a way of kind of keeping it on this, like, um, you keep your files straight. You keep everything in an orderly manner, even though everything's very busy. Because I'm seeing you kind of going through a checklist of what needs to get done. I do feel like you squirrel off a little bit, but I do feel like you come right back to kind of blank point and kind of go forward. I'm not seeing any job changes right now, darling, or anything of that significance. Um, I do feel like a lengthy list of things that have to get done. And I know you live up in the Northwoods, so it could just because snow's going to be melting and oh my gosh, you know what I mean? Like you don't want roofs caving in and all that wonderful stuff, but I just feel like you got a lot going on there. And it might just because again, spring is coming and you know what, it can't come too soon for a lot of people up in that area. Trust me, I was just in Hayward this weekend. Um, I'm going to tell you with this, darling, with all this business, all this going on, and the card that I pulled, it does match all that. Because I feel as if as you're doing this, you need to kind of set up, look around, and start to kind of take in breath of the beauty, breath of everything around you. Like, that whole adage, like stop and smell the roses type of a thing. I know you've had loss in the last year, which was really traumatic, but I feel like, you know what, this is kind of catapulted you into like, I'm going to take the time to give a hug. I'm going to take the time to, do wine sipping and creating something or whatever it is, that time to spend with other people. And I feel like you need to add more of that into your life. Okay. The card I picked was the beauty card. And with this card, I know this talks more about your physical beauty. But I honestly think I'm going to gear this more towards, even though you're really busy and all this is going on, I think you need to take the time, to kind of like drive up to mom, take her out for lunch, like surprise her. You know what? Drive to your sister, do the same thing. Go to your brother, kick him in the tush, whatever it might be. But take this time on top of everything. I know it doesn't continue or it doesn't go with your mind to go, oh my God, I'm, doing these extra things is not going to help me get things done. But trust me when I say it is, because you taking this time to do this is going to refresh your heart. It's going to refresh your soul and bring you back so you can do just as much, if not more. Again, I don't feel like there's a job change, but I'm wondering what you were doing extra to make extra money on the side. Because all of a sudden I seen like a side gig going on or something to be able to bring in more money. So hopefully that makes sense, my dear. On to Miss Just Cat. On to Miss Just Cat. Okay, Miss Just Cat. Let's use these cards. We're gonna keep using the God's cards just because they're fun. They're fun. What do you think, guys? They're just fun. Okay, Miss Just Cat. I feel like surprises are coming, Just Cat. I feel like you've got surprises coming. Okay. Um, Oh, I'm glad it does, Miss Carol. I do feel like I've got surprises coming in the guidance of like fresh air, okay? Because all of a sudden I could just feel it come up from behind me, and it doesn't kind of engulf me, but it's kind of up here and it's right here. It's like right here next to me. I do feel like with this, it's more information, more stuff coming in, and it feels like I'm hearing it's happening. It's happening. New surprises, new everything. It's happening, which is awesome. Okay. Um, let things flow the way they're supposed to go. Let things flow the way they're supposed to go, dear. God, I hope that all makes sense to you. Because that's what I'm here is let it flow the way. Oh, and 2 cards fell out for you, it looks like. Oh, nope, it is only 1 card. Just looked like 2. Um, Thank you. I do, and again, I feel like this is allowing things to flow, getting out of the way of things, okay? The card that got pulled with you is the wisdom card. And I do feel like this is more of the getting out of the way, allowing things to happen. Take it for what it is. Take all the knowledge you have, all of that. And I don't mean it as knowledge as things you've learned, but the wisdom of it, the wisdom of it. And as we all know, that's 2 different things. It really is 2 different things. But I feel like coming new beginnings. Yes, darling, exactly. But again, you're going to use your wisdom. Wisdom is going to be what changes the future for you. Okay, it's like the new beginning can show up, but if you don't put together the wisdom with it, it's not gonna be fruitful. It's not gonna go where it needs to go. Okay, so again, put it all together and let that happen for yourself. Okay. Awesome. Thank you. Oh, you are so welcome. Oh, I'm glad, Trudy. I am so happy. I love it when we're right on. I love that. Okay, Miss Salone, let's get you up here. Should I sign up for classes? Salone, yeah, we're gonna stay with Goddess with you. I didn't know. I felt like I should go to the Halloween deck, but all of a sudden I was like, nope, stay with the Goddess. So, let's do this. Um, let's do this. Okay. Oh my God, they're Sloan, why are my cards falling all over when it comes with you? I don't get that. They want to be every place. Oh, you are welcome, darling. Thank you for coming in. So, Sloan, should you sign up for more courses? Or where was it? At the University of Sedona. Communication. Communication. So I'm going to say yes. Yes. Because communication is really looking at receiving information, giving information, more information, and all of that. Okay. That's where our communication comes from. And that's why we do communicate. If you think about it, we don't just sit down and blah, blah, blah to people. You know what? We also are taking in knowledge. We're giving knowledge when we're communicating. And that really is whether you're in class or if you're gossiping or whatever you're doing. So I'm going to say yes, because it's a communication card for you. Okay. So go for it. Go for it, my dear. Okay. We're going to pop this one off and we're going to go down. I want to make sure, I'm looking to make sure I didn't miss starring some. So I need to put up Miss Jennifer again. Let me take a Jennifer. Okay. I'm up for a card, or if there is something I need to hear to keep on my track with my goals, we can do that. And I'm going to tell you, guys, I love drinking green tea cold, and I love drinking spiced tea cold. They're my go-tos. And I was out of spiced tea. And I went and could not find my spiced tea. So I bought Bengal spiced tea. I'll tell you what, guys, this odor, this smell was very, very strong, and the taste is proving to be even better. Um, Perfect, perfect, perfect. Awesome. I love to hear that. Did not mean to put Jess Cat back up there. Sorry, guys. I need to get back up to where I was. I know I'm on Jennifer. Oh my gosh, I lost it. I lost it. There it is. I need to put it back up or I get lost. Okay, Miss Jennifer, let's do this for you. Oh my gosh, Miss Jennifer, you have got so much information coming in your ear. Oh my God. So much, so much. I would dare to say, darling, that you work with spirit or work with them very well because, and I don't know if you notice it, but it's just coming in. So much knowledge, so much information. It's almost like you're walking with your guides side by side. Not sure if you understand that or if you realize that's happening, but I do feel like, things are happening for a reason. You know what I mean? And sometimes things happen a little too easy for you. Or you're just there at the right time, the right channel, that type of thing. And I'm going to tell you, it's because you're listening over here. Okay. So let me see. Keep feeling. I got 2 cards. I did get 2 cards. Oh my God. I love this, darling. You got 2 cards. First one was radical acceptance. Okay. Second card that came out, they were stuck together, is independence. I love these 2. Okay. So something is going on in your life, darling, that you need to learn to start being a little bit more independent. I'm not saying that you aren't already, because I think you are. But with that is accepting the fact of it. Not saying that you don't have other people around you to help and whatnot, but I do think this is like laying on your own shoulders. Like a lot is just laying on you. I feel like when you're looking at the grand scheme of life that you realize this, that it's here. Okay. Um, I do feel like for now, I'm going to agree with the cards that you have to accept that. You have to accept that and move forward into the future. And I feel like you already know for you to make your goals happen, you've only got you to rely on. At the end of the day, it's like the buck stops here type of a situation. I do feel like once you get to where you want to be, that door is going to open up. A lot more help is going to be there or offered to kind of help you. I'm hearing like on to the next stage. But for right now, realize this is on your shoulders. Okay. Um, I'm also wondering if something has happened more recently that you have felt like maybe you're in this by yourself and that or more by yourself with things. And that's what has forced you to kind of have that like, oh my gosh, yep, it is what it is. So hopefully that makes sense to you, darling. Okay. And Salone, with the university or anybody else that wants to sign up with the university, they've extended the discount to enrollment until the 31st of March. Okay. Let's go on to Mo. Oh, thank you, Jessica, sending us some finances for me. Oh, thank you, Jess. I appreciate that because I need some prayers, some manifestations. I'm telling you guys. Telling you, people don't even know. Okay, Tim says, I have 3 years to finish my doctorate because my graduation ceremony is May 2025. So he's got 3 years to kick my butt, and I know he will. I know he will. So that also explains why they said I could have 2 more books written before graduation. Apparently, they want a book a year on top of the doctorate. So, Mo, could I have a card, please? Of course you can. I'm starting an online date, so I would love an energy to read about this. Oh my gosh, we can do that. We can do that. Oh, Jennifer, I'm sorry. That must be what I was getting, darling. That must be what I was getting. Okay. You got this, darling. You got this. Even the cards are like, you got this. It's okay. For right now. I'm going to tell you, I do feel like that child is going to be coming back to the fold to you. I'm hearing you're just going to have to give it some time. And I know that sounds really generic, dear, but I think they're going to be quite surprised when they, come back to the fold and see, how much you've progressed on your own. So, Miss Mo, let's pull your card, darling. Let's pull your card. I know you're saying start an online date, but I feel like you might have found a couple of good ones, at least good looking ones, because I'm hearing you. I'm doing like, I cannot believe I'm old enough to be wearing, I love my sweaters, but I've put on the old lady sweater. I don't care. It's warm. So Mo, let's pull this card for you. Okay. Let's pull this card for you. But I feel like you're, oh, I love this card. I do feel like you're in a happy dance, like happy, like you've seen a couple of, I don't know if you're talking to them or if you just looked at them like eye candy type of thing, but I'm seeing some exciting with it. I also like the fact that the card I picked up was healing. Okay, the healing card. And what people don't realize about this, most people don't realize, in order to go back to dating, especially if you haven't dated for a while, in order to go back to dating and be successful, you have to be healed. You really do. If not, hold on. Shut that door now. Out. No, out. Shut the door. Yes, I'm screaming at children. So everybody's hearing me go, shut the door. Anyway, so anybody knows, what you have to be in heal. You have to really be healed to go into another relationship to be healthy. Okay. Yes, people jump in and out of a relationship all the time, and then they wonder why they're not working. Well, if you're not healed, if you're not in a healthy space, you're not going to have a very good dynamic relationship. And I'm going to tell you, I do feel like Mo, that what this card is saying is that you've done that. You've figured it out. You've worked through some issues. You've worked through you, and that you've come to a place much more healthy. So I do feel like the online dating is going to work for you and that you're going to find that person. Okay. Like you are going to find that person. I do feel like you might have to wade through a couple of those eye candies to get to that point, but I do feel like it's going to happen for you. Okay. So hopefully that helps, Miss Mo. Hopefully that helps. Let's go on to Miss Anne. I cannot believe, Anne, somebody came up from here that I've done a reading for, went to you in Arizona. Oh my God, that is so cool. That is so awesome. Anne, guys, has the show on before me. She does all tarot readings. She's phenomenal. I used to get to watch her all the time, but now she does it before me, and I'm busy before me, so I always miss it. But she's such a rock star. You guys have got to watch her. She's got a few different radio shows that she does. This is the best one, I think. But let's do this. Let's do this. I love it. Career or love or career. Career or love or career. Anne, what are you trying to say, darling? I want to do the goddess cards for you. I've been doing it for everybody, but I really wanted, because Anne is a goddess. This lady is all goddess. I love her. I love her. I love her. She's a lady that should be dressed in Renaissance all the time because she is just a rock star in it. You can find her on TikTok. You can find her on Anne.org. Yes, it's Anne.org. She's freaking fabulous. I love her. I love her. She's laughing at me. Telling you, I miss her voice because I haven't seen her in forever. But that's okay. We'll see each other again soon. Okay, Miss Anne. Ooh, what's up with this, Miss Anne? I guess we're going for love, darling, because it says compassion, but I wonder if this love, or is it more about your career? Kind of wondering where this is sitting at, okay? Because I do love its compassion. I love its Kuan Yin. Right off the bat, I thought we were going to love, but I honestly feel like we're doing more about career right now. You are such a rock star reader, and I already know you are. But I'm wondering if, you know what, where you've been at in doing this, because Annie's, y'all don't know this, Annie's been doing reading after reading after reading on the weekends through in a Renaissance event or festival in Arizona. And I'm wondering, Anne, if you're really touching people a lot more tenderly than you ever have before, like tears or confirmations or what is going on. Because this card is about Kuan Yin, and Kuan Yin is all about compassion, but it's compassion about everybody around her. You know what I mean? And I'm wondering if that's what we're looking at. And I feel like that is taking you like further. You know what I mean? Further, because I already know you're a phenomenal reader, but I'm wondering if something has been going on lately that is kind of sparking something new, sparking something more, putting you in that area where, like, you know who you are now, like, oh my gosh, and you're giving yourself compassion now. So it's not just like run the rat race, but more compassion for yourself, more compassion for other people. I'm also seeing you go up towards that. I don't even know what that trek into the desert is or whatever that is. Um, I love you, honey. But you come armed with tissues. Yes. And I feel like that's just making like a huge dynamic. Like, oh my God, like at the end of the day, how many people are crying like left and right are with you? You know what I mean? Which has really changed things. And not to say it doesn't, you know what I mean? Like you're not a phenomenal reading before, but I just feel like you might be seeing a huge shift in people. And again, I feel like I'm seeing you make that trek up. I wanted to see up the coast. I don't think it's up the coast. I think it's like straight up above you because I feel like I'm staying in the desert with you. Um, and doing more events in that area, in those areas of, again, the deserts. I'm here in Las Vegas, though. Don't know if you're going there for vacation or going there for a show, darling, but I'm here in Las Vegas. So check it out if there's something there, dear. Okay? Hopefully that helps, darling. Hopefully that helps because you know what? Ooh, and I just heard signing contracts. So hopefully that will be happening left and right for you. Hello, Facebook user. Not sure who you are. It's the last person to comment. I don't know who they were. Okay, I think I'm going on to that one. Ooh, Vegas. I know. If you go and you sign a contract, you're taking my ass with you. Just saying. Just saying. That's how it's going to work. Okay, I star you guys for a reason, and then I lose my stuff here. Okay, Miss Stephanie. Nick Sarlo? Nick's not in Vegas. He's not. Oh, it's Nick. Sorry, guys. I was messing Nick with Vegas and thought she was saying Nick was in Vegas. I'm like, Nick is pretty awesome, but he's not in Vegas. And I know if he was in Vegas, he'd take me. I know Nick would. So, Stephanie, let's pull some cards for you, my dear. Let's pull some cards for you. I got a grandson going, naughty, naughty. We, oh, oh, he just got booted out. Not feel bad. That's okay. We only got time for a couple more. So let's get one in there for Miss Stephanie. Go from there because I have to mind my time, guys, because you know what? Linda's on right after me, and we got to make sure she gets her time. Devotion, Stephanie. Devotion. Ooh, what a fun card. Devotion. I want to pair that with one on the other side. And I don't know what. Not that card. I already pulled that card. Let's do a random card over here. Okay. I like this. So I like these. I'm pairing two of these cards together. Oh, doesn't that look kind of eerie the way her eyes are? So devotion, I felt like I needed to pull one from the Halloween deck for you, darling, which is the graveyard, but it's really the unnecessary fear. You're welcome, Dom. Thank you for our message of love, you beautiful. I love you too, Anna. So, and I do like when I pull these two cards together because I felt like I needed to pull a second card from the Halloween deck, which is that unnecessarily fear. And I do feel like, you know what, there's something going on in your life where the devotion card is coming up. Like you need to give more stand, more structure, more firmness in some of your commitments, things that you want to do for yourself or what you want to do towards your future. Okay. I do feel like that's why I needed to pull the second card because I do feel like whatever's going on, you have some fear about going forward. You have some fear about stepping kind of in this unknown. And that's why I got that card because it's like it's unnecessary. You don't need to fear this. Okay. Like there's nothing really for you to fear. It's just a matter of taking those steps and moving forward. And I do feel like it's once you really start to put yourself, full force into it, like full force, like 2 feet, jump, dive in, just say, screw it, get the hair wet the whole 10 yards, you're going to see some huge progress. Hello, Miss Jess. Some huge, huge turnarounds for yourself. Okay. So hopefully that makes sense for you, dear. Hopefully that makes sense. Let's go on to our next one. I'm trying to get as many as I can before I have to drop off the show. We have got Miss Barbara here. Miss Barbara just wants a card. So let's do Miss Barbara in a card. You're welcome, Miss Stephanie. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to speed them up a little bit now. Oh, I'm glad it made sense, dear. When I start to look up and I see I'm on time crunch and I got so many I still have to try to get to, there's no way I'm going to get to them all, but I'm trying to go a little bit faster. So let's start out with Barbara, and then we're going to try to get Avalon in there too, and go from there. Okay, so Miss Barbara, let's pull a card for you really quick. Miss Barbara. So Miss Barbara is stillness. Ooh, very nice card. Stillness card. Oh my gosh, that is really cool. Barbara, with you, wondering where in life you have to just take a pause, take a moment, recoup yourself, kind of sit there, allow yourself to be and start to listen to your soul. Not even your guides, just your soul. Okay. Well, this makes me honestly feel like, you know what, life has been rushing around you and kind of happening to you instead of you happening with your life or you living your life. And I feel like all of this is all around you. And I feel like that's why this card got pulled because you need to get into that point where you're just going, you know what, for today, I'm going to stop. I'm going to slow down. I'm going to sit here. I'm going to take a breath. I'm going to commune with my soul. And I'm going to ask my soul what I need, what I need to do to move forward and kind of get yourself back on track. Because I feel like maybe you've just kind of bounced off the track to the right a little bit. And we need to get you back straight on the track. So take a moment, take some time, darling, and pull yourself. I'm hearing pull yourself together, literally like pull yourself back together and make yourself be able to go forward. Okay. Okay, Miss Avalon, let's grab a card for you really quick. Okay, let's do this. Miss Avalon, you can have a card too, dear. Okay, ow. Twisted it wrong. I shouldn't do that. Okay, Miss Avalon, Independence. Ooh, the Lilith card, Independence. I like this card. I like this because I just looked at your picture and her hair, they match. I like this because I'm not seeing so much the Independence as much as I'm seeing the Lilith part, okay? Um, and you know what? I feel like that is where your resonation is with this card is that it's not just the independence, but it's doing things your way. Okay. Like I feel like I need to tell you to get off anybody else's bandwagon, like stop doing anything anybody else wants you to do if you don't feel like it aligns with yourself. Okay. You have a certain fire about you. You have a certain, goal, certain independence, certain passion that it really is unmasked by anybody else. And I do feel as if you need to start finding I think you've already found your own way, but I feel like you might have some naysayers and you need to just kind of wash them off and just say, you know what, I'm going to do this my way because you're writing your own book, you're writing your own story. And truly, darling, you're the only person who can do this. Okay. So really push yourself, do what you need to do, write your own book, write your story and go off into the winds by yourself with this because honestly, you're going to show them all that you were right. Okay? So guys, oh my gosh, so much fun. Oh my god, how much fun was this tonight, guys? I want to tell you all thank you for coming in. I want just, everything, everything. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for staying with me. Sorry, Mike was not here tonight. Hopefully he will be coming back in soon. You know what? You're welcome, Miss Avalon. And hopefully he will, be able to jump back on with us again very soon because I do know that man is exhausted. He's gone back to work. That can really be hard. So with that being said, guys, you guys have a great night. This has been DeEtte with Unfiltered with DeEtte and Mike. Have fun, guys. Bye-bye.
The truth is here and now on WLTK-DB Talk Radio at WLTK-DB.com.